Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and a friend of mine sent me this from the other side of the United States, and this is how to send a file. Tell me exactly what you want to do. I need to create an outline around the outside edges of the red number ones to add contrast. Well, he is a laser engraver, but he does some other things, so I don't know if he's printing this or whatever. But right off the bat, I'm going to change your nudge factor to 0, because it's going to come into play later. I'm going to just grab our graphic and move it out of the way. And he's redone the stars, so in the text, that wouldn't really engrave, but we're going to fix it. Go to Object, Group, and Ungroup. Our object is only 2 inches big, so we're going to make our nudge factor 3, nudge distance. We're going to start moving the red. I'm just holding down the right arrow key as I'm clicking on all the parts of the red. And it's really a lot easier than I thought it was going to be when I first saw this. And I'm also going to get rid of this, or move this black. So we've got a pretty good looking one there. I don't know that he's going to use this text. I can't imagine it that you would use the text. So we could get rid of all this text right now while we're here by going and getting our pick tool and just selecting all this text. And I'm just going to hit delete. Of course, you're going to want to know what that was, but you've got another copy. Now, and I could even try this. Let's smart fill the one in. Woo! Worked. There's a perfect example of our one. Let's change our nudge factor to half that, 1.5 inches. And what I was going to do to this one, I was actually going to just make a border around it. And you can see I've done it. But this will make a good border. Left click, right click, bam. 2 ways to do it. And I know this, make sure you know how to write like that. I can't remember what the text is, but this is pretty easy. Just pick your font. And that's too big a point, but hit all capital letters M, enter the key, A, enter, R, I, N, E, S. I'm just hitting enter after each one of them. Now it doesn't look very good, but we can center justify it, and then right in the middle. Now once you've picked your font, you can do almost anything with it. I know the first word didn't say marine, but you're going to be a lot better off. And if by chance you were going to do something besides laser engraving this, let's put in a rectangle around this, make it yellow. I'll right click the yellow object. I'm going to put it to the back of the page, and I'm also going to lock it so it will not interfere. And what you can do with this, if this is your font and if you're printing it and you do want the red for some reason, you can still color fill that in with red. And you would have your same wording. I might not do it that way because it's actually got some yellow looking, well, no, it's not. You can just kind of see a yellow line. You could do that, but I can't imagine. I don't know what he's doing. You'd want to pick a thicker font than that. And let's move that out of the way and pick our font and make it bold. Let's get rid of the outline, move it back over, fill it with red again. Looks more like the text there. Anyway, And you've got a little bit of problem with yellow down here in your first star that I know you rebuilt these stars. In the border, then again, I don't know what you're doing. He might just be printing this. I don't know. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.